everybody, and welcome to another reading vlog. Newsflash, spring is finally here, and it's warming up real fast, so, welcome back to the sweaty vlogs, because that's how it is here. It's hard to keep my little apartment cool. Also, welcome back to the humming of the air conditioner, because I literally can't film without air on me. I'm sorry, it's a thing. Yeah, so today is Tuesday, because my vlog from last week, didn't end till yesterday. Had a great travel back. It was a great time in Salt Lake City with my friend. Getting to meet Jay Kristoff, getting to go see the mountains. It was so beautiful. But I came back. I'm excited to be back, but I came back to a lot of overwhelming things going on, which I knew I would. I have this important exam that I need to take at work tomorrow, so I did a half day at work. I needed to catch up on emails and customers, and then I have all my notes right here. Also, it's Tuesday, so all the books come out, so I had to stop and pick up some of those. Especially excited for the Unhoneymooners. I've heard lots of good things about it, but I need to get those entered into my spreadsheet before I start studying. I'm not a super great studier, but I can't do it with all the people around at work because I like to talk too much and it's really distracting. Also, I came home to a few presents. I'd ordered some Avengers things, so this says proof that Tony Stark has a heart. If you've seen Endgame, you know what that means. And then my friend and mother of one of my cousins gave me these beautiful earrings. I will be putting up an Instagram post. I'll put a picture of that here. Her name is Kristen, and she started making these beautiful like stone jewelry with like gold foil and stuff, and they are beautiful. So if you're looking for a gift or want one for yourself, you should definitely check her out. Just want to give her a plug because she was so nice to send those to me. I'd been oogling her designs but didn't know what to buy, so I'm excited, and I'm definitely going to buy something to match this now. But anyway, book plans. On my trip home last night, I did get 180 pages into Aurora Rising, so I'm probably going to finish this soon. Also, my main goals of this week is to finish the Smoke Thieves and to catch up to everybody else in Skyward, because I'm behind, because I wasn't able to bring those huge books with me. That's what happened. So those are my main goals. I'm so behind on the rest of the month. My TBR is just sitting over there mocking me. And, dude, I don't care if I get to it. Oofda. It's been quite a month, and we're halfway through it. And whatever. Like, I'm just going to read what I want, as I usually try to do. But hopefully I'll get some motivation now that I'm back. I hope it passes this test tomorrow. If not, obviously I have to retake it. But if I pass the test, then I can calm down a little bit. Oofda. Also, the next 2 weekends, cross my fingers, are actually not too intense. So that should be good. So we'll see. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get these books entered in. And then I need to study. So yeah, I'll check back in with you soon. See how that went.
I am the worst this week. Oh my goodness, I've hardly read anything. It's Thursday. I'm going to try to have read some more by the time I do my wrap-up, right? I'm making very slow progress through Skyward. I'm interested in it. That is not why. Just haven't been super motivated to read fantasy right now. I did finish a romance last night. I finished Captivated, which I'll show you a picture of in the next clip because I'm too lazy to go get it. But it is kind of like new adult or maybe more adult romance about this girl who's trying to become a comedian and her landlord who fall in love, and it's really good. And then I've been listening to some Warbreaker, and that's kind of all that's been happening so far. I'm watching some breakdowns of Game of Thrones. The final episode is on was last night. This is coming out on a Monday. I was very disappointed in last week's episode, so I've been watching lots of fans' breakdowns to make myself feel better. So, And yes, I got kind of the sickness that all my friends had when I was in, well, not all my friends, my friend and her family had when I was in Utah, which sucks because my throat has been bad and been sneezing and coughing, and that hasn't been fun. But just got home from my friend's house. We watched Zootopia, which I had never seen before, but was super cute. I really liked it. And yeah, I had a good time. But not super high on the reading list this week, unfortunately. I've gotten sucked back into Grey's Anatomy, which is one of my favorite shows. I went back a few seasons, so I've been watching some really good ones, like season 7, 8, and 9, and just watching my favorite episodes. Like, I'm not watching straight through, but sorry, just cathartic to watch and cry is what I've been doing. So anyway, this is enough of a non-update. Hopefully I'll finish something by Saturday so we can talk about it. What can I say, friends? All right, have a good night. Hey guys, it is Saturday morning, so time to do a wrap-up. Thankfully, because I am a forceful person, I made myself finish one of the books because I was like, I need to have something to show for this week. And so I forced myself through a book, and I'm glad I did because it was a good book and I wanted to finish it. But wow. But let's start at the beginning of the week. I, on my plane ride home, read half of Aurora Rising. I'm a little under half. I'm really liking it. This is a setup of Aurora Academy is in one of the galaxies up there, and we come to the story on drafting day, and so our alpha, which I'm in this wrap-up or weekly reading blog not gonna explain every part of that, but basically the alpha, Tyler, he is the head of his class, and so he's going to get to pick all the all of his like top picks to put his team together for, and they're a flight together. But he ends up saving the life of this girl named Aurora O'Malley, who is stuck on a spaceship where everyone else is in cryogenic sleep. And they died there, and she's the only one still alive. And so he misses out on the draft to save her, and then that means he ends up with kind of the dregs of the class instead of the top of the class, and adventures ensue from there. There's a secret about Aurora and why she's the only one left alive on this ship and what's going on, and I'm really enjoying it so far. The characters are super spunky, as are usually Jay Kristoff and Amy Kaufman's characters, and it's amazing. And also this book, I got a picture with Jay, and it's signed to my name, which is awesome, because I got to meet him in Salt Lake City when I went there, and it was great. So I'm really enjoying that book. Next, I finished Captivated, which I'd started before I left. This is... I don't think it's quite new adult. One of the characters is new adult and the other, he is a bit older. This is about Autumn, who is a vet in New York, but she secretly wants to be a comedian, a stand-up comedian. And when she finds out her boyfriend has cheated on her, she kicks him out of the apartment. And one day the landlord comes to fix something for her, and he sees some cartoons that she's drawn about with him in them, and so comes around that they end up deciding to go on 3 dates together, and because she will possibly be moving back to Australia, she's Australian as well, so they end up going on some dates together, and shenanigans and sexy time ensue. I really like Blake is the landlord, and I really like his character. He has some injuries, and Autumn is really, really short, which is cute. It's a little weird to like picture some of your friends when you're reading like new adult romance, but she reminds me of one of my friends in like stature and like personality wise. I really enjoyed this. This is a self-published novel. I actually went on, you'll see in like my last book haul I put up, that on Amazon they had a sale on a few self-published novels, and I really love supporting those authors, and so I bought like a bunch of new adult and some adult self-published. So yeah, this is Captivated. Also, I bought it because it's by Tessa Bailey, which Fixer Up comes out in like 2 or 3 weeks, which I loved. I got to read an arc of that, and so I wanted to see what else Tessa had written, and she'd written this with Eve Dangerfield. So really enjoyed this. It was super good. Next, last night or early this morning at about 1 a.m., I finally finished The Smoke Thieves by Sally Green. I really enjoyed this book. I've just been in pretty much a reading slump, which for me, a reading slump means I'm still reading. I'm just not liking what I read, and it's rarely the book's fault. I'm actually, as soon as I'm done with this clip, going to film a dedicated review, because I wanted to film reviews of the books that you guys picked from my haul for me, except I didn't like Hungry last time, but this one I did like. There's a few things that just made it drag for me more than normal, which I'll get into in the review, but overall this was great. Some of the characters were so cool. This review will go up on Friday, so if you want to see more, you can dive into that, but I gave it 3.5, pushing 4 stars, and again, I'll tell you why. But I do believe this sequel will fully, I believe the sequel is going to be amazing. It actually comes out in like 2 months, I think. So I'm glad that this one got picked, because who knows when I would have picked it up. So yeah, but this, this is about 5 different young adults who their lives intertwine in ways that seem kind of impossible in the beginning of the novel. And I was actually getting like, are they not even going to meet in this novel? And they finally get together at the end in an interesting way. Definitely not a Scooby Gang by any means, but I'm very excited to read the next one. So yeah, so these are the books that I finished I'm working on this week. Oh my gosh, I can't talk, guys. I'm sorry. I really enjoyed them all. Oh, I didn't say Captivated was a 4-star read because it has my least favorite romantic trope. So anyway, thank you for watching this. I put out new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and you can watch some more right now. Bye.